like and subscribe to
Like and subscribe.
this channel, and comment and share.
Thank you. I think he's trying to tell me something, guys. Good morning, guys.
Good morning, good morning.
Welcome back to another episode here in the beautiful country of Taiwan, specifically in the capital city, Taipei. And as you can see, the beautiful 101, Taipei 101 building is right behind us here. But first things first, we're going to come back to that later and go right to the top. But firstly, we're going to dive into a little bit of nature, head up to the Elephant Hill. Is it Elephant Hill?
Elephant Mountain.
Elephant Mountain, and get a nice view of the city. It's always a great place to start off your day, just to see the beautiful city from above. So guys, if you are new here, don't forget to subscribe, because there's going to be many episodes here in the beautiful country of Taiwan, and you do not want to miss out. But by all means, let's get this video started. This is Taiwan, one of the hidden gems of East Asia, yet to be explored by many around the world, but heavily populated by over 23.5 million people. Taiwan is a beautiful island nation located in East Asia with a rich cultural heritage and stunning natural scenery. From bustling cities like Taipei to serene mountain landscapes and pristine beaches, Taiwan has something for everyone. Whether you're a foodie, adventurer or cultural enthusiast, Taiwan is sure to leave a lasting impression on you. In this video, I'll be showing you the best of Taiwan, and hopefully you'll be convinced to also visit one day. The area that we are going into is actually called Xinjiang in Taiwanese. Shongshan. And that's with an X. So, learning some of the lingo already here. They speak in Taiwan, I believe, it's Mandarin.
Yeah, that's the official language, so Mandarin Chinese.
So we're going to hopefully pick up some local words so we can speak to some of the local vendors in the markets and the shops. It's always nice to do that. But so far, our first impressions of the place has been that it's very, very modern, very slick, and very futuristic.
And Shongshan means actually Elephant Mountain guy in translation. So that's exactly where we're going to head now.
I love this. Check this out. So they've got a courtesy umbrella section where you can help yourself to a courtesy umbrella. And then once you're done with it, they basically say, make sure you return it. I love that. So it looks like this is where the trail officially starts. We even have like a little stone here of the elephant. Check this out. This is where the hiking trail basically begins, and where it actually starts, you can see the beautiful Taipei 101 building just behind us there. A little bit hidden in the clouds, but we should get a better view of it once we get to the top. Already out of breath?
Yeah, I was wondering how we're going to actually navigate this whole thing here, right? Because nobody really speaks English, but their signs have the English translation, so far it's been quite easy.
Yeah.
And people just communicate to you with hands movements, and you can use the Google Translator. It's honestly not that bad, you can manage.
First, guys, we need to get a bottle of water. Let's go. So there we go, guys, get some water to start off our trip, and let's do this. We've got a fresh bit of water ready to get up in the climb.
And it was around 20 Taiwanese dollars.
How much is that
so
roughly?
I think it's roughly like 70, 80 cents.
Yeah, quite a good price.
Or thereabouts, yeah.
So the hike awaits us. Let's go. Check this out. There's some like residents right here, and it's so beautiful because you're surrounded by this jungle. Wow, imagine living there and then having all this jungle. So
I'm
nice.
literally just peeping at what someone does in his house.
Oh yeah, wow, look at that. Well, hopefully he doesn't see me with a big camera, he's going to call the police.
I would love to live there, guys. It's not easy, you guys. All the way up. But it's only about 10 minutes.
So here is our first glimpse of the city. Whoa, my God. I almost literally slipped and lost my camera.
First casualty.
Wow, that was so lucky, guys. Oh my God. Woo, heart attack. Anyway, here we are, guys. Look at that. The beautiful view of Taipei City, the Taipei 101 building, just up there, gorgeous. We have a cloudy day, but it gives it that kind of Gotham City look. Wow.
I think it's also really nice to come here during the sunset, guys. I think that's the spot where people usually come, but we have some other plans during sunset, so we thought we'll get the hike done in the morning after a heavy breakfast.
Next, we are heading up to Taipei 101, one of the most iconic buildings in the world. But first, I'm looking for Dace. I don't know where she's gone. I think she's come on this bus. Bus going to Taipei 101, please? Are we going to Taipei 101 on this bus?
Yeah, that's the next destination.
So what is this bus?
It appears Jimmy Moon is a Taiwanese artist. He's been writing poetry. I think you can see some of his poetry around the bus. Yeah, I think he was writing poetry and books and then visualizing them.
So I'm super excited, not because I'm standing next to this golden ball, however, because we're finally going up to Taipei 101 building where we're going to check out the observation deck and get a great view of the city. However, just give you a little bit of information about this Taipei 101. It actually was the highest building for 6 years straight until the Burj Khalifa in Dubai came along and knocked it off the podium.
I'm going to ask you a question. Do you know why it's called 101?
No, what is it?
Because it's got 101 floors.
Ah, nice. So this building is absolutely huge. When you stand in right under it, it's like twice the size from far away.
Giant.
Wow. It feels a bit like it's bigger than the Burj Khalifa, but it's actually wider. It gives it that impression that it's super.
It's shorter but wider.
Yeah. All right, let's go in, guys. We are finally heading in. Now officially inside the Taipei 101 building. Now what the screw was actually saying before we came in is like, just make sure you don't film like any of the companies, because this is actually an office building as well. Well, first things first, guys, I think we are going to look for some bubble tea. It seems like there's kind of like a mall and loads of restaurants here, so looking forward to seeing which bubble tea we can find. We found a place that's called Tao Tao Tea, and I'm not sure what type of tea they got because my Google Translate is not working. All the writing is in Chinese. So I'm just gonna wing it and hopefully get a nice bubble tea. Ni hao. You have bubble tea?
Yes, bubble tea, stevia milk tea with the bubble.
Is that the best one?
Yes,
Okay, I'll have one of those, please.
And do you have oolong tea?
oolong tea,
Yeah.
Tea Guan oolong or Tea Guan oolong milk tea, just oolong.
Yeah.
Oh, just oolong, yeah.
Yes,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Your stevia milk tea,
Yeah.
sugar and ice.
So we were very lucky because they actually had an English menu which was just underneath the Chinese one. So we are number 87 and looking forward to getting our bubble tea with Ceylon milk or something. I'm not sure exactly what it
I
was.
just said yes to everything.
Yeah, we're just gonna try a little bit of everything. So anyway, we're looking forward to tasting this famous bubble tea. So we have finally got the famous bubble tea here. There it is. Do you want to give it a go?
Yeah. Am I supposed to eat the bubbles?
Yes.
Good.
Nice.
It's actually really nice. I think bubble tea is a very trendy drink now, isn't it, across the world? But it's originated here in Taiwan back in the 80s.
Bubble tea is these things with a little, they got these little like balls inside. You can't really see it here, but it's really strange. Like it's like a jelly type of texture when you eat it, and then it comes with a nice tea and got some ice in here.
Milk and some sweet syrup.
It's a very, very strange tea taste. I like it, it's quite nice. So one of the balls actually fell out the straw, and there it is. These little things are literally right at the bottom of this tea, and as you drink away, they just come up like little bubbles. Super, super nice. We are now in the lift heading over to the observatory area where we need to pick up our tickets to head to the top of the building. So we have got our tickets now. We just had to actually exchange it because we got our tickets with a company called GetYourGuide, which actually have been the guys that have helped organize our whole day today. once you actually pick up the tickets, you've got about, I would say this looks like about a 20 minutes wait to basically get to the top. Basically going to take this lift now, which is basically one of the fastest elevators around.
It's supposed to be super fast. It's a 37-second ride to the 89th floor.
Wow, that is super fast.
Yeah, which is where the indoor observatory is, and then we're going to pop to the outdoor one as well, which is on 91st floor.
Super excited for this. Let's go. So we are in the indoor observatory. Wow. Looks like we're actually up in the clouds, according to the windows.
Some nice Instagram spots to take
wow.
pictures.
In this observatory area here, there's loads of spots where you can take cool photos and Instagram shots just like this. Basically got like a 360 view of the whole city of Taipei. Honestly, I think this is the best observatory deck I've actually been to. You've got such a beautiful view of the city everywhere, and you've got this like cloud that is sitting on top of the whole city. It's so beautiful. You've even got like a little area here where you can basically have a picnic. Look at this. Let's go sit down and catch some views. This is super cool, right?
It's like a little picnic, and you can just look at the whole view of the city. It's so
amazing,
cool.
Yeah. It's actually one of the observatory decks that I could easily spend over an hour here relaxing.
It's just so relaxing. It doesn't feel like you're rushed.
We're a little bit tired now, so we're going to rest on these, I think like almost like Moroccan beanbag things. But just wanted to kind of let you guys know, if you're interested in also booking all the experiences that we're doing today, we actually booked it for a company called GetYourGuide. They basically have organized all the day for us, which is amazing. So we basically got all of our tickets with them. And how it typically works, you literally can go online to book the tickets. And once you get the experience that you want, you can also download the application. And then the tickets come directly to your phone, where you can come to the experience yourself. Most of the time you can just show a barcode on your iPhone or whatever phone you use and just basically show the ticket counter. However, for this experience specifically, we actually had to come to another counter and then they printed this off for us. So we just showed them the barcode. So just bear in mind, whenever you guys do book your tickets, just check the terms just in case that's the same for you and you don't.
How lovely and organized it all looks. So you just select the GetYourGuide app, you click the bookings, and as you can see, I've got my today's bookings on here. So normally you'd have the tickets coming straight through your app, but for today's activity, you see GetYourGuide told me don't forget to pick up your tickets.
One of the positives and one thing I love about GetYourGuide is that they also allow you to cancel up to 24 hours in advance.
Yeah, up to 24 hours you can cancel and get full refund back, which is amazing because as you know, we live in times where anything can happen.
Especially when you travel.
Another great feature is you can speak to them on the app 24/7 in case you need to get some information or you don't know where you need to go or you need to cancel things. You just message them through the app, they respond immediately and help you to deal with anything you need help with.
Very, very helpful. We were in Singapore just before this trip and we needed some help during a trip just to change some of the arrangements because the weather was a bit bad for the car. So it's super easy, just message them and they're like, no worries, and got it done, I think within like 10 minutes. So when you're traveling, to have that kind of agent whenever you need them, it's just super helpful. So
and very convenient. It takes the stress off your hands, doesn't it?
You've got kind of like a little helper. It's in the name, GetYourGuide. So don't mind the pun. So guys, if you also wanted to book all the experiences that we do in this video, just check the description box below. I have actually linked directly to their website where you can book it for yourself. And if you've got any questions about experiences, feel free just to let us know. This observatory deck just gets super cool. The more you go around, the more they've got these kind of cool Instagrammable shot or places where you just sit down, get pictures, and just kind of enjoy. Look at this, we're like in a garden, literally in middle of the sky, and people just come in here and taking like cool Instagram shots like this. So nice. And then if you peek down here, you are all the way in the city. I think I've said it a couple of times now whilst being up here. This is definitely the best observation deck I have ever been to, because there's so many interactive things that you can do. Because usually when you go to observatory decks around the world, you just kind of go upstairs and just have a kind of a bit of a look around. But here you've even got like this big bumblebee as we speak, and people taking pictures. You've got areas where you can get Instagram shots, and there's even like the souvenir shop and a little zoo just over there that I'm going to show you in a minute.
They've definitely put a lot of thought into it, because there's a lot of families and you can just get interactive with a lot of spaces and places. It's amazing.
Yeah, no, it's good fun, real good fun. And all you see is just people enjoying themselves up here and having a good laugh. Observation decks around the world, take note. This is definitely the best one. Oh yeah, so this is a zoo. So we've got like a little zoo here as well. He's not real.
Oh my God.
Look at him, lion from Lion King. Oh, he sounds angry. Wow, he seems quite realistic though. Wow. I think he's trying to tell me something, guys. What's that? Like and subscribe. Guys, if you're still watching, don't forget to subscribe. Feeling a little bit peckish and want to get like a coffee whilst you're up here and have a little rest, they've got a nice coffee shop here as well, which is called Cafe D. That's Cafe D actually, D-A-S, Cafe D. Let's see what they're selling. Oh my god, more Taiwanese delight. So guys, Dace is going to get a cake. Are you ready?
I can't say no to these things.
They look amazing. So we are going to enjoy this chocolate mousse. How's it? Nice?
It's delightful.
Right, it's time to get fat again, guys.
It's
Look
worth every penny.
This was roughly about $5.50 or $6 US. And let's give it a try. Oh my god, look at the way it breaks off. That looks delicious. We've got some nut in there. So guys, this is a nutty chocolate dessert. Time to taste it. Wow, that is literally one of the best moussey type of chocolate things I've had.
This is what heaven is made of, chocolate and beautiful views.
Yeah, literally. Doesn't get any better than this. When I thought this place just couldn't get any more impressive, I'm now in the galaxy. Check this out. Wow, it's kind of trippy. We're now going to head up to the Sky Corridor up here and also the Sky Walk. I believe this is outside. Let's go. Wow, surprisingly, I was going to say it's not cold, but it's freezing.
You're crazy,
Yeah.
it's freezing.
It's chapping. But this is the outdoor area, guys, and we are literally standing in the sky. It's a little bit cloudy, so you can't really see it properly, but it's basically the outdoor observation deck. Just because it's a little bit of a cloudy day, we can't really actually see much from the top bit, which is here. We'll see briefly kind of some of the buildings. I'd probably recommend the observation deck where we were just before this, because you kind of can see it from inside and it's not as cold.
You can see everything from inside.
But apparently there's a skywalk as well, which is inside. I'm not sure what that's going to be. I'm excited. This thing here is called a tuned mass damper, and in Taiwan they're actually quite prone to get heavy winds and earthquakes. So essentially what this thing here does, it's actually attached to the bottom of the building and it stops it from swaying side to side when there is an earthquake or there's strong winds. But what impressive engineering, this thing is so huge. It's got some like suspensions just at the bottom there. Wow. Engineering at its finest.
It is, and it's also one of the tallest green buildings in the world. They've got LEED certification and all these sustainability factors. It's just brilliant.
So where you saw us hiking this morning, or kind of the mini hike, the Elephant Hill, you can actually see it right above from here. And they've even got kind of the outline of the elephant itself. And hopefully the camera does it justice. But as you can see just from here, it fits right onto the picture. Finally done from this observation deck, and I absolutely loved it. I'm giving it a 10 out of 10.
Me too.
Because there's just so many interactive things to do. There's a coffee shop to have dessert, and I think we've been here for about 2 hours. And that is the longest I've ever been in an observation deck. Usually I'm in no longer than, about say 30 minutes typically. and then after that you get kind of bored after walking around. But here was just so fun. Anyway, but we are hungry now, so we're gonna head over to this very, very interesting restaurant. I can't wait to show you guys. Let's go. We've now come to a Michelin star restaurant here in Taipei 101, which is called Din Tai Fung, and they're famous for their dumplings. And something very funny actually. So we have to wait between 50 to 60 minutes to be seated, because the lady actually said there's 100 people ahead of you, so go do some shopping and then come back. So we're gonna go do some shopping, and then hopefully our number will be called.
We're gonna go and do some shopping, spend some money.
It's a little bit cold, so we need to get like a jumper. So we're gonna go and find something. So let's go. The lights are coming on, and we're actually coming opposite where we were, the Taipei 101. And there seems to be kind of your H&Ms and all of those type of shops to my right, just over there. So let's see if we can find a warm jumper for the wife. I was just chilling in this mall, waiting for the wifey to do her shopping. We met two students here from Taiwan school.
Yeah, Taipei International School.
Taipei International School.
Kuishan International.
And they grabbed me for at least a good 10 minutes asking me some interesting questions. And what's your name?
Iyad.
Iyad?
Yeah, O-I-A.
O-I-A.
Yeah, it's a kind of weird name. Yeah, it's from Greek.
Oh, Greek.
Yeah, because like my dad and my mom like
Mixed. Oh, yeah, mixed. Okay, nice. And you're from? What's your name?
Ethan.
Ethan. Nice to meet you, Ethan. Two young lads from Taipei. Good to meet you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Good to meet you. And should people watching this video like and subscribe?
Yeah, please like and subscribe to this channel, comment and share.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Daisy's got her cardigan now.
Sorry, I had to buy something warm underneath my rain jacket, otherwise it does get quite nippy.
But this area is super cool. One thing I've realized here in Taiwan for our first day, it seems like when it gets dark, music comes on, markets start opening up, and it starts getting very, very lively. So definitely going to be coming out more in the evening to explore more of the city at night. But now guys, we are going to head back over in Taipei 101 to go have our food. We have finally made it back into our amazing Michelin star restaurant, 1 hour later exactly, and we got the table. Wow, it smells absolutely delicious in here. And we've got all the chefs over there cooking up the storm. So let's see what we can get. So guys, this restaurant is super, super famous. Look, we've got all the chefs inside here. They're literally like machines. We're rolling up all of the dim sums, the dumplings, super, super fresh. It's just, I cannot wait to taste this. It's going to be delicious. We're going to have a variety of different dumplings. It's going to be some fish, all different types of meat, some vegetable. And as you can see, the way they were cooking it up there, it's all super, super fresh. So can't wait to try some of it. We're going to light in with some spinach to start, and it looks delicious. Delicious.
It's so fresh.
So let's try one of these fresh fish dumplings, guys. Check this out. Let's give this a taste. Exactly how a dumpling should taste. Super fresh. They just keep coming. Wow.
They keep coming, guys.
And guys, if you want to experience the same experience as us, a 9-course, fantastic Michelin star dinner, then GetYourGuide are the people for you, or are the company that you should be using. And if you actually check the description box below, I've linked this whole experience where you can book it all with them specifically.
Yeah, and it's honestly the perfect day out, because if you come to Taipei 101, you book the Observatory tickets with GetYourGuide, go and enjoy your day upstairs in the Observatory deck, and then you pre-book your 9-course menu here in the restaurant and come downstairs and enjoy your menu. And this 9-course meal with GetYourGuide was only around $27 per person, so it's a really, really great deal.
Guys, I was so hungry. I ordered something that was off the menu, well on the menu, but off our original menu. It's these huge buns. Look at that. Let's give it a bite. Look at that.
What's inside?
This is red bean, mashed red beans. delicious.
I just want to tell you a little bit about why this place is specifically famous. A gentleman named Bing Yang moved here from China mainland when he was only 20 years old with $20 in his pocket. And today, he is basically this restaurant mogul. There is a massive chain behind him in 15 countries with 119 branches. He's done really amazingly well for it to be a Michelin star restaurant.
We have just finished from that incredible restaurant and it's towards the evening now and there's still a huge queue of people waiting to get in. This place is busy all day long. Look at this, hundreds of people waiting, probably more than an hour. Anyway guys, we're now gonna go and see the city at night time and go somewhere very special to show you guys. So also just a reminder, if you wanted to book that experience that we just had, that incredible Michelin star dinner, check the link in the description where you can book it for yourself with GetYourGuide. Now let's head over to the nighttime spot. And here we are guys, we are at Miramar Ferris wheel, just about to get our tickets. And we're going to ride up there so we can see the city from above with all the lights on.
I'm like a kid. I didn't realize I'll be so excited to get on the bloody Ferris wheel.
Alright, we are about to do this. We are going to jump onto the second largest Ferris wheel in the whole of Taiwan.
Oh yes.
Let's do it. We're inside. Are you ready?
Yes, ready. They offered us the see-through floors, but he had chickened out, so we had to get in a normal card.
Yeah, I'm happy with a normal floor, thank you, because the rest of it is all windowed anyways. So guys, I'm not actually a big fan of heights, I'm not going to lie. This is getting quite scary for me. But I've done quite a lot for our first impressions. We had some food, we've gone to a hike, we went up to the Observatory, and now finishing off by seeing this beautiful view of Taipei. What a gorgeous way to end your day. Guys, if you also wanted to book this experience for yourself, see I'm getting scared now, it's getting quite high now, so I'm getting distracted. But basically book it with GetYourGuide, all the details are in the description. Well, we've done it guys, somehow survived it. It's not as bad as once you actually come off. But once I was up there, I don't know what's going on. As I say, when you get older, heights are just not for me anymore. But you enjoyed it.
I loved it. I loved it. It was really nice to see Taipei at night. It's all lit up and just gorgeous.
This place is like a full-on arcade place, which is so awesome. You got people riding these like cars, these lit-up cars, got people playing like basketball games, and everyone's just having a great time. After a long day of our first impressions here of Taiwan, the capital city Taipei, I'm fair to say we are absolutely knackered. But just to round up the day, I'm so tired I can't even get the words out.
Get yourself together.
I know, we had an absolutely amazing day, but very, very tired now. But to be honest, my first impressions of Taiwan is so modern, so clean. The people are so friendly, and the food is just unbelievable.
I really enjoyed Taipei, mainly because it's also new to us. This is a totally different part of the world that we've never been to, so really love that. The economy is a powerhouse, everything is so efficient here. Not even one hiccup today.
No, exactly. People are just very efficient here. They get the job done. And actually, we heard before coming here that we're going to have a problem not speaking the local language. 95% of people we spoke to all speak English.
And very good English.
Yeah,
and
even the older generation, even if they can't speak English, they're very aware and they quickly get their phone out and they do the translation for you. So we never at once felt that we were going to get stuck. There's a few times where we ordered the Uber, I was a bit confused of where to stand just because the street names were different. But once you get the hang of it, it's easy.
I really liked also the look and feel of the city. It's kind of fast-paced, but at the same time also relaxing. It's quite hard to explain, but it's just a really nice feel in the city. And I loved the people because when I came here, I thought people would be very reserved for some reason. But people of Taiwan have a very nice warm energy about them, and everyone is very helpful and quick to run to you to help you when they see you in need. So I absolutely love that.
Yep. Well, that's all for today then, guys. I think fair to say we've loved our first day here.
Yeah.
And we can't wait to show you more of this beautiful, beautiful country. So, guys, if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like and subscribe. And hopefully we'll see you on the next episode here in Taiwan. And good night. Peace out. Just before we let you go, there's one more thing. If you want to book any of the experiences that we did today, go in the description box below. It will be linked to a company called GetYourGuide, because they're the guys that literally hooked everything up for us today and organized everything from start to finish. Super efficient, super helpful. All their details are down below. If you have any questions about GetYourGuide or any of the experiences we had, feel free to leave it in the comment section below. And that's it for today.
Thank you, guys. See
Good
you tomorrow.
night. Bye.